What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. I did this pretty much this exact same piece last year, but I'm taking a different attitude because I have a different attitude about this year's Calder finalists. The NHL got it right. I know that the big knock was they didn't have Mata, Lindholm, Trouba, or Torrey Krug. As a finalist, it's harder for defensemen to get the same recognition as forwards. And I understand completely. I mean, Torrey Krug had 14 goals and led defensemen scoring on, the President's Trophy winning Boston Bruins, and then Trouba had an amazing first year in the league. Mata was awesome. I loved Mata. He was with one tonight, so I was ahead of the curve on that. I thought Mata should have gone higher in the 2012 draft. Mata he had a huge impact on the Pittsburgh Penguins this year, and really brought a good element, especially with Crystal Time. He played a lot of minutes. He was +8. He won't be 20 until the summer. Hampus Lindholm played a lot of minutes for the Anaheim Ducks. He was big for them. They get some really good young defensemen. He had 30 points. He was +29. Let that sink in. I know people hate plus minus and hate the fact I still bring it up, but it's to be that young and put up that kind of plus minus is definitely impressive. And you look at what Jacob Trouba did. Trouba got hurt early in the season. That probably hurt him a little bit in terms of his statistics. Obviously, it hurt when you go neck first in the boards, but 29 points in 65 games, +4 on a mediocre at best Winnipeg Jets team. People saying those defensemen should have been in the mix, and I don't disagree, but they got the three finalists right. McKinnon, he's going to win it. He's amazing. Anyone that gets a chance to watch him. And I think I might be biased on this, but I got to watch the Tampa Bay Lightning play a lot this year, being in Tampa. And obviously, I got to watch him play. I was in the Czech Republic. I was looking at the games with binoculars. But Tyler Johnson and Andre Palat were amazing. Now I've been a Tyler Johnson fan since his days with the Spokane Chiefs. I mean, I remember when he was playing up there. Really bringing it on a night-in, night-out basis. Small guy that could score. That was a 50-goal scorer in the Western Hockey League, and just an amazing, electrifying player to watch, and a gold medalist with Team USA at the World Juniors, no less. And I remember thinking, this kid has it. He's tiny, but someone's gonna give this kid a look, and it's gonna work out. And he was undrafted free agent, and then Tampa said thank you very much. He was spectacular all season, as was Andre Palat, who was a 7th-round pick out of Drummondville himself. So the two of them were they're the first teammates to be called at finals since Pat Kane and John Taves, which is I can't figure out if it's mind blowing or really not shocking at all. But again, I really enjoyed watching them play. They're a dynamic duo. They see the ice very well. And it's funny, Tyler Johnson scored, I think it was only at 2 games this year in person at the Forum, and he scored both of them. So had I gone to all 41 home games, he would have had himself, 40, 50 goals. But, you really enjoy seeing that story. And Palat was, again, they were really afterthoughts. And McKinnon came in with all this hype, and he's lived up to it. He's amazing to watch. I could watch his highlights all day. He really is a dominant player. And again, I'm not going as far as Jeremy Roenick with the Sidney Crosby or the better than Sidney Crosby comparison, but he's a world-class player, and he's going to continue to develop, continue to be an amazing player. As will the two guys in Tampa Bay. I think they'll be a force to be reckoned with for many, many years, and they'll be a nice dynamic duo that provides a great complement to Steven Stamkos going forward. But as much as I love young puck-moving defensemen, you guys know how I feel. If I were to build a team around players, I'd want a good, sturdy blue line. They got it right. Those are, I think, the 3 best rookies, and I'm not taking anything away from the aforementioned defensemen. But, I mean, I definitely, maybe I would have gone McKinnon, Palat, Mata, but I like the 3 finalists. So, and again, it's tough grading defensemen. It's a lot of it's eye test, and all those young defensemen passed the eye test as far as I'm concerned. But I'm fine with it. I think anyone that's outraged is misdirecting it. I think last year they screwed it up more, and that's not a knock on Huberdeau, Gallagher, or Brandon Saad. But I think Brodin should have been in there over really any one of those 3. But I digress. Anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Calder, on the fact the NHL got the Calder, or the hockey writers got the Calder finalists right this year. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.